Yo guys, and welcome to this week's review. Going to be pretty focused on GBP this week due to a lot of fundamental news that's actually coming out throughout the week, pretty much every single day, and using technicals more than anything to find the direction of where price may actually go. So if we start on the daily time frame, we can actually see that support from December in 2018 has just been held. Now, I do understand that GBP is on a ridiculous decline just due to all the Brexit, retail sales, everything else, which is actually diminishing the price in GBP, and it's actually reflecting across all GBP pairs at the minute. But price has hit support, and you do not want to be selling into support. Now, I do want to be selling GBP, but I don't want to be selling GBP at this price level. Now, price could easily continue down from here, but it's still no interest for me to actually sell GBP at such a low price. So what I want to be doing is seeing momentum fill through the market starting next week, and then we've got a lot of confluences as well, which are actually going to help GBP potentially go up next week. The only thing that I'm actually worried about again is the COT report. I don't know if anyone's got the COT report, but it looks like the institutions have actually added more to the shorts with over 106,000 shorts actually now, and I think they're only long about 40,000. So the thing is as well with the COT report, it only reflects from the week prior as well. So we don't actually know how many positions have been added. We don't get their COT report until the week is finished for the following week. So there is a lot of things to take into consideration, and obviously it is a risk just buying GBP on its own just due to everything going on in the background and just so much uncertainty with the Brexit, and then the economic state is just a mess in my opinion until Brexit is actually finalised and we actually can find stability through the market again, depending if it's going to be a deal or a no deal. But I don't really tend to focus on fundamentals that much. I'd be lying if I said I did. So I'm just going to go into the technicals. So I was just saying, yeah, big decline on GBP at the minute, but we have just hit the weekly low from December 2018, and I'm pretty sure that was actually the crash, flash crash, was it? I'm not entirely sure, but I think it might have been. But anyway, swing lows met, zoom in, we went below it, and then we rejected back up, and now we're starting to see some nice daily momentum with a decent daily candle actually closed on Friday and 3 candles prior to that. Now, we haven't hit the bottom of the base of here, which is fine because we have found support to the left side of the support, and then we do have some trend lines following through, which would be nice to break through. Now, I never base my trades actually based off trend lines at all, but I do use them to actually help me find momentum through certain currency pairs just to see where price is being held. So if you go into the 1 hour time frame as well now, we are breaking and retesting the lower time frames and holding up and just profit and releasing, just buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and just slowly making our way up. Now, as I said, there is a lot of fundamentals coming out this week. If we just go on to, so if we go into here now, we can see that not on Monday, but on Tuesday, we have average earnings coming out at 9:30 on the Tuesday, and then on the Wednesday, we have a lot of news coming out again at 9:30 again, and then on to Thursday, some more retail sales coming out on Thursday, and I think that's it. But that's a lot of data coming through for the trade if fundamentals can pick up for this week, or we can see some changes at all. Now, as I said before, fundamentals is not my strongest part in my trading, but I do definitely take everything into account and try and understand it as much as I can, and then especially check out news releases for this week, because sometimes GBP news can be a bit shy. So it's nice to see that doing the technical analysis and then following through to the fundamentals, we can see that GBP news is coming out, and we were definitely going to be able to get some catalysts ran through the market to maybe have an impact on price. Now, just going back to GBP. Going back to GBP, daily time frame, I do want to see a break of this trend line and then maybe this trend line and then start looking for long entries, because at this moment in time, we've not even broke past 1.26 area, and there's a lot of resistance around this area. All around here is that's a big barrier for GBP to break out. So I've got an arrow here, but if we just reevaluate a bit and just put things into reality, we'll be looking for a break past the 1.26 level and obviously holding it, and then just simply looking for some protection and price in this level once price does come back down, and then trying to get past this trend line. So in legitimate terms, I will be looking for buys. 112.60 is broken, and then we can see price pulling back into this area / barrier, and then price actually holding this level and showing us that price wants to hold this level and continue up from here. Now I've actually got another pair to look at, which is GBP and orientated, which is GBP ORD, which is looking like a really nice setup as well. So I'm just going to go into that, and then I'm going to talk about the dollar as well, because the dollar is obviously another impact on USD pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, USD GPY, but we're focusing against the dollar here right now. So we've got decent technicals on GBP USD. Now, in fact, I'm going to go into Dixie now, because Dixie is still talking about GBP. So if we just change the source to the dollar. So here, so actually last week when I did my analysis, I noticed on the 4-hour time frame that we were actually approaching the 618, which is this level here, because on the Friday we actually give off a bearish engulfing at this level and then give a full rejection. But I actually thought to myself that price would have been a bit easy for price just to continue down from here. So we've actually got an arrow that's pointing up, which I thought maybe we'd get back up above this level to obviously trap some traders above Friday's highs, which, I'm not going to lie, I did think that price was going to continue up from here because of how strong it was. And then all of a sudden, Powell brought out a speech on Thursday, and then boom, price just starts to decline, and then price starts holding above these levels, give a small little bounce, which is always expected, and then boom, a strong battle at the 97 level, and then a big pullback below the 97 level now. So we give a big daily close, 96.72 with the current price. So 96 is looking on the cards for a next chosen target for this currency, for at least. Well, I don't actually trade Dixie on its own. I will just use Dixie for finding direction for other trades. So yeah, as I was saying previously on the last week, I was just noticed that we were just swing highs, swing lows, series of high highs and high lows, and we were just like, we were going down, up, down, up, down, and then this is where I saw the next level of value, and then obviously built my case and found the 618, and then we had some retest levels and the resistance level, and then a big fake out proving that the market was looking for liquidity above this area to actually bring price down. So we've got this small trend line here on the dollar, which is going to be contacted at some point, I think this week, maybe early on, and then we can break through this level and then continue down, and this will definitely help with the GBP trade. So if we can get some good fundamentals on GBP this week, maybe some better increase in the retail sales, and then the dollar can continue down, there's a very high chance that GBP should take off this week. But again, it's very high risk just due to where GBP is at the minute. But at the end of the day, price has to go low to go high, and price has to go high to go low. It works both ways. If we're just going to be scared that price is too low to go any lower or go any higher, then we're just going to confuse ourselves. So we just need to just build a plan, get your technicals ready, check through all the other pairs, see what fundamentals are running, and then just go for it. If rejections are shown, especially if we get past this 1.26 level on GBP, I'll be more than happy to take longs on this pair. So I'm just going to